you want to learn how to draw this adorable bunny family with me? Well, then you need something to draw on, something to draw with, something to erase any mistakes you might make, and a marker to outline your doodle. And don't forget the crayons, the markers, the colored pencils, or the paint to add a little color to your doodle. Let's get started. On our bunny family here. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to draw a mother bunny here, or a daddy bunny, and a little kid bunny here. So I'm going to make it, if I was a bunny, me and my son. I'm going to start with the tall, skinny, wide, just like on our Facebook channel, how we made our bun bun. I'm going to do kind of a rounded V shape for the nose. That's going to come down into a stick for the mouth. And then I'm going to come up to the top. So I'm going to come all the way up to where I want her head to be, or his head. And I'm going to come down and curl kind of up into that shape. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to come down, out just a little bit, and I'm going to curl up into that shape. And then on each side of that nose, I'm going to go ahead and give her two eyes, and her eyes are just going to be solid. They're too small for me to really try to shove those little pupil dots into, or the little shine marks. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So now I've got her head. I'm going to add in her ears. So I think her ears are just going to kind of come out, be rounded at the end, and come back in. So thinner here and a little thicker as I go out. And I'm going to try to match that ear here on the other side. Kind of like a big oval shape, like a long, skinny, squished oval. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to make kind of another line here, and that's just to help keep my bunny's outer fur separate from the inside of her ear. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, create that extra line, and that way I have a nice outer color of fur here, and then I've got that inner color of her ear there. All right, I'm so excited. So now I'm going to come down where her neck is, and I'm going to curve out. And I'm going to stop because this is going to be an arm. So I want to curve out and stop. And I'm going to curve around with a U shape, a smaller U for a thumb, and I'm going to curl up. So she's got one arm. And then I'm going to come about halfway through that arm there, and I'm going to curl around for the bottom part of her body. So this would be the shape of her body, but her arm will rest on top of her body. I'm going to come over here and double that line. I'm going to come over here on this side, and I'm going to kind of try to create that same body shape over here. And then right here in the middle, I'm going to create a small curved line. And then the little opening there, that's so I can make her feet, which I will do in a minute. And then I'm going to come back over here to her neck, and instead of doing the arm curve down, I'm going to curve it out and kind of like a J or a hook there. And I'm going to leave it. I don't have that inner part of her arm, but I think I'm going to draw the two bunnies holding hands. My son loves to hold my hand whenever we go out. So for this little bunny, I kind of want him looking up at her. So I'm going to turn my paper at an angle, and I'm going to draw his face, which is kind of just going to be maybe a big oval shape. But I did a little bump here for like his cheek. So this bump could be his eye, this could be his cheek. I want him to look like he's looking at his mommy. So I'm going to draw this at an angle so that way it looks like it's straight up and down for me, but when I turn it the right way, it's crooked, so it looks like he's looking at her. Now I'm going to give him a little smile. He loves his mom. And this eyeball, the one that's going to be closest to mom and the one that's going to be closest to us are going to be two different sizes. So this one closest to us is going to be slightly bigger than that one back there. And that way he's just kind of standing, looking up at mom with his little cheeks. Super cute. Now I'm going to come down, just like I curved her arm there, I'm going to come down with his arm here. Curve it around and just come up. And I'm not going to give him a thumb like I gave her. He's a little bit smaller. We're just going to give him a normal curved line there. And then I'm going to come down just a little bit. I'm going to leave a gap and I'm going to curve around for his body. And then I'm going to finish that curve over here. And this will be his arm reaching out to hers. So I'm going to come right here with a curved line and right here with a curved line. And it's going to go right into that J hook that we made for her hand. And now I can come back up here on hers and come down and stop, and I'm going to leave a gap there. And that gap is now going to be an oval shape, which is going to be his little paw wrapped into her little paw. So that way they're holding hands. Oh, they're so cute so far. Now she needs some feet and he needs some feet. So I'm going to go through and just add in some little oval shapes for their feet. I'm going to add 1 or 2 little lines at the end to just kind of show that they've got toes and that's their feet. And for the little boy bunny here, he's a boy for me because I have a son, I think I'm going to do my 2 feet kind of going in the same direction here. And then I'm going to give him just a little cottontail back here because he looks like he's sideways anyway, looking up at mom. So there's my little bunny. He's missing his ears. So his ears are going to come up straight here. And then this one is going to kind of flop down this way because remember, he's looking up at mom. Look at that. And then I'm going to do what I did to her ears where I'm going to add that inside curve. And that's just to change the color so I can add a little pink in there if I want. You could add a line on her belly if you want to make her belly a different color, or maybe his belly could have a little oval or a circle for some different colors. Don't forget to add a horizon line. Our bunnies need to be somewhere, so let's ground them. Give it a nice little horizon line here. Look at how cute they are. I think I might add an oval on her body here. Come down. Do the same thing here, and that way I could at least have a breakup of the color. And then I'll do the same thing to him. And his oval will be a little bit different just because he's turned sideways. But look at how cute our little bunny mommy and son, or daddy and son, or son and daughter, whichever ones that you want to make. Look at how cute this is. You can make this for somebody in your life for Easter. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and grab our crayons, our markers, colored pencils, whatever it is that you want to color with, and let's add a little color to this doodle. How cute our little bunny family turned out. You could also get a bigger piece of paper and add even more bunnies to make your picture an even bigger family. I hope that you had fun doodling with me today. Please like and subscribe and share the video. I cannot wait to see you again. Have a great day. Goodbye.